Yeah, I'm happy that you told that line with this conversation, because one thing is that this needs to be backed by law, which is lacking at the moment. And also funding is quite a challenge. Though a lot of funds of the country's budget is being pumped into security, we see little or no results, and they are still asking for more money. Now, if state police is being created, how sure are we that we are going to see effective funding that will be pumped into, this state policing that will ensure that they are effective and we're not just back to the same level?
Well, there are a lot of wastages in our system. There's no state, to the best of my knowledge, that cannot afford the funding of the state police. The federal government has been giving sufficient money, not enough, but the allocation to the states have increased from the federal government. And if we must prioritize our security, that security is primus inter pares, first among equals, then we must give priority by funding our security. I think if you take, for instance, the federal government, we have over 6 trillion for defense for 2025 budget, even though we've not started the implementation. That's about 10% of our total budget. And that shows that government is actually worried and disturbed with the security. More so, a lot of issues are coming up. You see, in the last almost 2 weeks, you can see the increase in the mass kidnapping that had earlier stopped that we were not witnessing. So we need to concentrate more efforts on security. And one of the best ways I'll continue to emphasize is establishment of state police, because the people know the environment. You can see the way Amoteku was operating very effective, especially in Ondo State. They are very effective, but they also need more funding. They need more support from government, and I think that's the best way.